What's going on, Paisano? Z here, and today I'm going to come at you with another market watch. Now, before I begin with the market watch, by the way, this market watch could be a lot different from my previous market watch. We'll be talking about a lot of cards that actually have a lot of potential, and are they worth buying? Most people would dismiss the cards I'm going to say in this market watch, and why would they not? I mean, the cards haven't spiked yet, but then they do spike, and then they tell you to buy it. That's not really how it works, but I understand the gimmick. Listen, I think there are a lot of great cards in the game that have not really shown any real potential, but still have that potential value. And we're going to be covering that in this market watch. But before I begin, make sure to go over to Imperium Duelist. Check out their website, imperiumduelist.com. Use my promo code, Paisano10. And there's a lot of cool things here. I mean, right out the gate, Imperium Duelist is going to be releasing the new Legacy Cloth playmat. I'm actually going to be having a video coming out right now. It's currently editing. I have a video coming out later on today. It's going to be showcasing the brand new Legacy Cloth playmat. This is an absolutely gorgeous playmat that'll be available this Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Absolutely gorgeous playmat by Imperium Duelist. I mean, it is clean. Don't forget all the other Imperium Duelist goodies. My recent favorite one has been, let me see if I can find it. Alright, you know what, I'll save it for the video. Go check that video out later on today. It's really, really cool. Oh, they also showcase this gorgeous Pharaoh's Tomb binder, another really cool binder as well. Once again, like I said, they got a lot of really cool stuff. Oh, here it is. The Pirate Crew sleeves. I'm a big fan of One Piece, and if you are, these are your extra deck sleeves. No doubt in mine. These are more likely will sell out, so you're going to want to go ahead and buy them before they do sell out. They're $12.99 currently right now on Imperium Duelist's website. Get them when they're available, or fight for them in the secondary market, because these sleeves go for a crazy amount of money once they're out of print. Everyone wants to grab one. If you want one, you might want to make your way over to Imperium Duelist's website. Once again, imperiumduelist.com. Check it out. Alright, before I talk about the standard things, we'll go a little less and we'll go into some random cards. Right out the gate, let's talk about the Legendary Collection 25th Anniversary Edition. Are these cards worth buying? I think so. Now, I don't think for the same reason as you might think. You might go, wait a minute, V. No one's playing Slifer the Sky Dragon. Well, you can't really play this version. Nobody's playing any of these cards realistically. Maybe Dark Magician in the range of Gruden and Despius, but we haven't really seen Blue Eyes really hit the streets that hard. And you're not wrong. Absolutely not wrong whatsoever. But these cards are collectible cards. They are hard to get eventually. They will be. And these cards are going to be the money cards of the future. No doubt in my mind, people are going to be looking for these quarter-century secret rares. I'm not a big fan of this rarity because I feel like this is a bootleg version of Starlight rares, and Konami should just made these Starlight rares or said these are Starlight rares because they basically are. But these do look very nice, and you can't discount the fact that YuGiOh Players of the future, especially collectors, are going to be wanting to grab these. Do you have yours? Let me know. I only own one. I own Dark Magician. Let me know which ones you own. Listen, like I said, this market watch we're going to be talking about a lot of potential. First card up is Caius the Shadow Monarch. Now, this card originally debuted in the structure deck, the Dark Emperor. It ranges from, let's see, it says $1.50 to $4, but this bad boy ranges, let's get a first edition, let you play near mint, roughly around $7 a copy. You might go, wait a minute, V, it's kind of expensive. Well, not really when you realize the fact that I actually got a recent reprint as a super rare in OTS Tournament Pack 19. You probably have this card already, don't even know it. And this card is roughly right now $3, well, $4 with shipping per copy. If you have OTS Tournament Pack 19, you have a $4 Caius Shadow Monarch super rare. That's valuable. You're probably saying, wait a minute, V, why is this card valuable whatsoever? It's used heavily in Edison format. It's one of the defining cards of that format. And before the recent reprint of Caius Shadow Monarch, well, the value of it was actually going even crazy, even higher and higher and higher. Ultimate Rare Caius Shadow Monarch, by the way, I used to own this card. I got rid of it because it was flimsy as a motherfucker. This card realistically should not be as high as it is, but it is currently $350 a copy. Don't get me wrong, Ultimate Rare is the best rarity in my opinion, but the old school Ultimate Rares, some of them are flimsy. Like, if you own a Solemn Warning Ultimate Rare, it's my perfect example. Solemn Strike kinda, but Solemn Warning Ultimate Rare, that middle was made of feathers. Top and bottom, strong as an ox. This is really weird. Another card is going to be Fusion Destiny Ultimate Rare. I think this card is highly undervalued right now in the game because it's not really seeing much play. The current value of the card is roughly around $34, $35 depending where you want to get it. I think everyone should have a place in this on the side. Yes, it's only for heroes, and maybe the hero bug got me. I'll be the first to say it. Heroes is a virus. The longer you play Yu-Gi-Oh, the more the virus is gonna get you. It's just going to happen. I'm just gonna throw it out there. But with that said, Fusion Destiny is a phenomenal card that hero players obviously want to grab. Even if you don't like this card, even if this card's terrible, you have to acknowledge the fact that in the future, there's gonna be a hero player that's gonna want their playset of Ultimate Rare Fusion Destinies. And the value of this card will go a lot higher as we pull away from OTS Tournament Pack 18. Let's look at one more Ultimate Rare from OTS Tournament Pack. We'll go into 16 this time. So what's Cyber Dragon? The value actually floored roughly around $66. And if you look here in the TCG player market, besides the foreign copies, which I don't recommend you buy, the card is roughly around $79. Why is this card worth so much money? Well, once again, it's using as a format. People like to play Cyber Dragon, so it's a fan favorite deck core that Yu-Gi-Oh players like to play. Not as much as Heroes, but Cyber Dragons have been increasing in popularity throughout time, just slowly increasing. And maybe one day we might see Cyber Dragon players and Hero players being the same own sphere of their own market for no reason. With that said, this is not the only Ultimate Rare Cyber Dragon. Cyber Dragon Adventure came out, Ultimate Rare Adventure, it's in Cyber Eternity, Cyber Dragon, whatever that set's called. And to be honest with you, those copies go for well over $500. Now, I'm going to say Cyber Dragon Ultimate Rare will ever hit $500 one day? Yeah, absolutely. No doubt in my mind. Once again, you got to realize the fact that if Yu-Gi-Oh continues for years, and if Konami stops acting the ass, this card can be worth a lot more than $75. $75 is what you might buy for a Portuguese copy that's damaged, if you're lucky and got a good deal on it. That's how crazy it's going to be. Once again, I highly recommend you guys check this card out. It's definitely a card that has crazy good value. Oh, let me add real quickly, I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for entertainment purposes only. If you idiotically buy all these cards and lose money, that ain't on me. But if you buy all these cards and make money, hey, can you do me a huge favor and hit the subscribe button? That's it. That's simple. That's all I want. Also, check out my buddies over at ImperiumDuelist.com. Great people over there. All right. Herald of Perfection is a card that comes in and out of the game. The longer you played Yu-Gi-Oh, you have ideally played against meta-wise, or you played Herald of Perfection. Now this Ultimate Rare Shining Darkness has actually started to go down in value. The current value of this card for a first edition version is roughly around $26. And that is insane when you use the fact that this card used to be worth way more than that. Recently, obviously, well, in a year or two ago, maybe 3. I'm not really good with timelines. But Drytron's used this card. And don't get me wrong, there was other options here to Ultimateness, but this was still an option a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players opted to use as well. They both saw play. And Ultimate versus Head Perfection was going for a crazy amount of money, and now everyone kind of forgot about them, but until they realized they need them. Now, let's say you're watching this video and you're like, V, I don't want to spend $27, but I still want the card. Listen, this is one of the few times I say Gold Rare is the play as well. Gold Ghost Herald of Perfection is a great card that actually had a floor of roughly around barely $9. Looking at currently right now, it's still holding that floor. Barely $9. It's only limited, so there's no first edition copies. You guys have a limited light played, and you're good to go. How many of these you want to grab? Well, realistically, you should grab 3, but I wouldn't be surprised if you was to grab 1 because Drytrons use only 1, if that. So it's just something also to keep in mind. Another cool thing out of, well, Shining Darkness is Infernity Barrier. Now, this card has a bunch of reprints, I get it, but the value has been going down significantly. Infernity Barrier right now, is familiar with this video, unlimited, first edition secret rares is roughly around $30. $30 for an old school secret rare of Infernity Barrier. Now, if you go over here and you check out the other copies, the only other copy came out of 2012. 11 years ago was the last printing of Infernity Barrier. Just want to throw it out there. Oh, quickly. Someone bitch about me enunciating my videos. Do me a favor. You, sir, get on subscribe. I don't give a fuck. This is how I talk. I'm sorry. I don't understand why people go, V, you need to talk better. You need to talk blah, blah, blah. Dude, there's a lot of other YouTubers out there. They talk better. Go to those people. Trust me. You go hang out with them and see, oh, look, it's a this mirror match, or, oh, it's a marketwatch talking about Cyberstorm Access, which I'll be talking about in a second. The 8th video of Cyberstorm Access in a row. I'm just here to talk about making you guys money. Realistically, if you want to make real money, you should get involved in crypto. But if you want to make money within your hobby, this is probably the best way to do it. Buying cards that nobody's looking at right now that have that potential. Cards like an Infernity Barrier, whose last reprint is 11 years ago. When was the last time you heard another YouTuber talk about that shit? So I'll enunciate any fucking way I want to. Okay? Up next, Blade Armor Ninja. Now, this card originally coming out of Order to Chaos actually was worth a good amount of money not too long ago. I believe Ninjas had a quick spike. The card spiked in value, and right now the card's roughly around $3. You might go, V, who cares? Nobody's really playing Ninjas. Even though I personally like the deck a lot, you might have a good argument. Looking over it though, the last printing was in a special edition of Cosmo Blazer. So once again, this is an old card everyone forgot about until everyone realizes they might want to use it. And remember, it's not the card seeing play in the meta that actually sells the card. It's the hype of the potential of the card seeing play in the meta that actually makes players want to buy the card. And then we see spikes there and then. Blade Armor Ninja could potentially never see you play in Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta ever in its entire lifespan of this game. But if there's promise and hype of it seeing any kind of potential, guess what? That will sell this card. That's how it works. Crazy? You're damn right. Once again, the Cosplay Blazer special edition versions are also going for roughly around $2 to $3. So why would you want to buy that? I recommend buying the first edition, but they're basically the same kind of thing. Once again, if one goes to hype, the other one will. The only way for these cards to calm down in value, obviously, if Konami was to make a reprint of Blade Armor Ninja. Maybe it's an ultra rare, secret rare, prismatic, quarter century, a gold rare, millennium rare, goofy rare. Like it's all this like crap that Konami throws out there. Konami, stop making new rarities. Like it's getting played out. You're devaluing your own card market idiotically by selling quick hype value, which quickly does off anyway. So cut that crap out. But what I want to say here is with cards like Blade Armor Ninja, if it doesn't get a reprint, pretty good card. As well as all these other cards, obviously. Then we have this one. This is my little special pick. Saphira, Queen of Dragons. Now, this card's last reprinting was roughly around 8 years ago. Originally coming out of a Duelist Alliance, we're going to go look at the Overwork because it looks prettier. The Ultimate Rare version of this card just looks absolutely gorgeous and is dirt cheap. Looking at it right now for a first edition copy, we'll go with Lightly Played and Near Mint. You're looking roughly around $9. Once again, from a card that originally came out of Duelist Alliance, the Golden Set, which had all kinds of value out of it. If you want to know what this card does, I'll read it real quickly. It says you can ritual summon this card with Hymn of Light. During end phase of this card, which will summon this turn over light monsters sent from the hand or deck to the graveyard. While this card is facing the field, you can activate one of these effects. Draw 2 cards, discard 1 card, discard a random card from your opponent's hand, or add 1 light monster from your graveyard to your hand. You're going to use this effect once per turn. I'm not saying it's a blockbuster effect, but what I am saying is this is a card that's been overlooked many times. Konami has not reprinted this card whatsoever, and to be honest with you, it's a pretty damn good card. And as an Ultimate Rare for $8, it's a pretty damn good value. If Konami was to reprint this card in order to kill the Ultimate Rare value, they would have to reprint it at a crazy higher rarity. Let's say they made it Ultra Rare and everyone else can have this card. No big deal. All that's going to do is make people look at this card and say, why the fuck did I reprint this card? This card's old as dust. And then they realize, hey, wait a minute, as an Ultimate Rare $8, once again, that could also push the potential price up of Saphira, Queen of Dragons. This is a great card. Alright, let's talk about Cyberstorm Access. Let's talk about it from the dummy perspective as far as value, because some of it's kind of crazy. Guiding Gwem, the Virtuous Starlight Rare, is currently $739. Now, this is all pre-sale value. Obviously, the card will tank for these, even for the Starlight Rares. I'll tell you right now, Guiding Gwem right now on the open market, as far as like Yu-Gi-Oh! Facebook pages, they're not selling at Yu-Gi-Oh! Events, so calm your shit, Konami, or like eBay, roughly around $350, which is still a lot of money, but not as much as TCG Player, which is, I suppose, to be the standard, but once again, these are pre-sale prices. Guiding Gwem, the Virtuous, roughly around $740, is a lot. Do not buy this card right now. You can buy this card from half the value easily in about, what, a couple of days? Just wait. Despina Lulu Walilef is roughly around $280. This card's going $200 at best. Might even go a lot lower than that. Visa Star Force being roughly around $400. Bro, chill. No one's paying $400 for Visa Star for us. Like, it's the value. It's too much. All these cards. Gold Pride, $214.99. This card's overvalued by $200. It's dirt. And Firewall Dragon Singularity being roughly around $270. I don't even know what this card does. If you do, that's cool. Is it worth $270? Probably not. All right. Looking over at Cyberstorm Access, Chaos Angel is $50. It actually started going down from its market price of $54. Which is wild when you realize the fact that a booster box of Cyberstorm Access selling on TCG Player is $78. Hold on one second. Comment down below. How much does a booster box of Cyberstorm Access sell at your OTS? Seriously, I want to know. I'm a big fan of support your OTS store. And I just don't really know as far as like what the value of a booster box of Yu-Gi-Oh costs nowadays, because the price have been just thrown all around. With the past COVID experience, we've seen Yu-Gi-Oh boxes, sealed booster boxes, go for over $100 at certain OTS locals, which is, well, I guess what I want to say is scummy. And the idea of support your old local OTS locals, which I always used to say on this channel, is pretty much gone, with those same OTS locals turning around in games like Pokemon, and especially games like Yu-Gi-Oh, and overselling the product. So do we support our OTS locals? Well, yes, the good ones. The ones that didn't fuck you in the ass during COVID and overcharge you for product, which they knew you can get online for cheaper. But if you want to get it right then and there, they want to bang you. Once again, let me know. I really don't understand what the value is. I don't know nothing. Who am I? Just some random guy on the internet. You clicked on my video? Who are you? Let's meet each other. Listen, $78 for a box of Cyberstorm Access sounds like a pretty good deal. Or is it a bad deal? Let me know in the comments down below. Looking over at Chaos Angel, I think this is a great card. This is probably going to be the card everyone wants as a one-of. So the value is obviously reflecting that. Albion, the Sanctified Dragon, a great card as a one-of. Guarding Gwem, every branded player agrees to this. I've seen almost every branded player list post Cyberstorm Access as a one-of. Despian Luderath, some people aren't even playing it, but they are playing it as a one-of. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 secret rares that are one-ofs. Vicious Ashalot, I don't know if it's a one-of. I don't know what deck it goes in. I think it is a one-of. I don't know 100%. Peaceful Planet Calarium, I don't know if anyone wants this card. I doubt it. I think the market's going to get flooded. The value is going to tank. I still don't know if it's a one-of or not. Bishop Dissipator is a $15 card. Bro, that's overpriced in my opinion. Gold Pride, better luck next time. I don't know if Gold Pride's gonna be good or not. I always crap on Gold Pride because I think it's a goofy archetype. I don't really like it. But yeah, Gold Pride, a roller, baller, like it just looks goofy. I'm not a big fan of it. This should be worth like a nickel each at best, and you're overpaying by 10 cents. Look at the rest of the cards in this set. I think there are a lot of great cards in this set. Fire Dragon Singularity. This card's dude, this card's $4, and it's on the box art of Cyberstorm Access. Konami. You didn't read your cards? You could have made it Albion the Sanctified Dragon. You could have made it Chaos Angel, the box art. But somehow you said, no. Put this bag of shit, Link 6, Firewall Singularity Dragon. I don't know if it's a good card or not. I have no idea. I doubt if it's $4, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is an actual talker of all time. But this card is $4. You put that card in the box art. You slap that bad box art on the playmat and you said, sell it? Bro. You messed up so badly. But then again, it's always pre-sale. Always pre-release playmats for the most part lately have been just kind of trash. When was the last time we had a really good pre-release playmat? I really want to know. Because Cyberstorm Access pre-release playmats are goofy. I handed mine out. I won mine, and I just handed it away. I said, I don't want that. I already have a stack of playmats. I don't want that. I just don't care about it. I just wanted to win the event, which I did. Luckily, great. But yeah, I didn't really want that playmat whatsoever. But look at the rest of the cards in the set. I think there's a lot of potential. Manadomes or Manadiums obviously have a lot of potential, and they're dirt cheap right now. Nobody's looking at them. Shumuha Katsunagi of the Lord of Swords is $20. Don't know what that card does. It could have potential. I really don't know as far as the value for some of these cards. I do want to emphasize the fact that I think Cyberstorm Access was, for the most part, a cash grab for any Despia player from Konami. And I think they really hit it. I mean, you might want to get Chaos Angel. You're definitely going to need Despia and Ludo Walilef. You're going to need Gwem. You're going to need Albion Sanctifier Dragon. So you're going to need 4 cards out of this set if you are looking to play Despias. You get banged the hardest, just like in the last set. That should have been a Kashira artwork, by the way. I don't know if it was. Was it Photon? Actually, I just want to know this. Now I'm just curious. What was the box art? What is that? Let's see. Hold on. What the fuck is that card? 3-headed red guy? What? Hold on. Is that Grand Gugano? Am I wrong? No shot, dude. Count 1 head. Whatever. Konami, you fucked this one up too. Should have made it Kashira Rise Hard, dude. It was so easy. What? You made all the secret rares and ultras that said basically Kashiras. The money cards are Kashiras besides Thrust and Starlight Mirror Jade. Konami, you handed yourself the ball and you ran the other end zone. What are you doing? I don't know what's going on with that, but Cyberstorm Access definitely looks like it has some potential. As far as like real value, I don't think there is. Someone commented on my last video saying, V, I really regret buying 3 boxes of this set, which sucks, but then again, it is what it is, unfortunately. Even if you put the Starlight Rares, they're currently overpriced, they're gonna tank. No one's gonna pay those crazy high amounts for the current Starlight Rares. Maybe you get lucky, go on YuGiOh Black Market, just announce you're not going to a Konami event, and sell them online. Maybe that'll be your best bet. But as far as Cyberstorm Access, this is a set in which you buy the singles. You do not buy booster boxes unless you want to gamble. If you want to gamble, no big deal. Good luck on your pulls. Anyway, Paisano, it's your boy V, and you guys all have a great day.